What's up, YouTube? Back on another video, and this video is going to be about the NFL Power Rankings Week 7, and let's get started. Alright, for number 10, I have the Kansas City Chiefs. The reason why I have the Chiefs at 10 is because lately, not even lately, this whole season has been up and down for them. The games they do win are close games, and the games they lose, the games they lost, 2 of them was close games, and one by the Bills was a bad loss. They just flat out got outplayed. And the Chiefs just haven't been looking like that Super Bowl team we seen last year in the last couple of seasons. They just been off recently. They need to get things clicking again. And their offense, I have faith in them because Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, and Andy Reid as the head coach was the offensive guru, so it's kind of hard to count them out. But as of right now, I got them 10th, and also that defense is not looking the same. They're not getting no pressure on quarterbacks. That secondary is looking pretty bad, and they just need to step up and play better. At number 9, I have the Oakland Raiders. The Oakland Raiders have been looking like a complete team lately. Their offense is looking nice, but their defense is stepping up. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And with the Gruden situation going on, and with Carr still going off, and the team looking like they're unfazed by that, I think that their team deserves to be in the top 10 power rankings, I believe. And Derek Carr is playing like a top 10 quarterback in my opinion, so I see them at number 9 right now. At 8, I have the Chargers. This is kind of controversial because I feel like a lot of people have them way higher up on their list, but I have the Chargers 8th right now only because their defense is looking pretty bad right now. And they just got blew out by the Ravens. Even though I'm not going to completely put that stain on their resume, even though it's on there. Everybody has bad games, but they just played flat out terrible that game. And Lamar destroyed that defense. And the crazy thing was he didn't have over 200 yards passing. And I don't think he had over 100 yards rushing either. So, like, with him not to have those stats and with him to still blow them out like that, yeah, their defense is not showing up. But their offense is clicking. Justin Herbert is looking like the real deal this season. And their offense look like everything's coming together. They have a couple of injuries. But I do think they're going to bounce back from this game and do what they got to do next week and get the win. So I got the Chargers at 8. At 7, I have the Los Angeles Rams. I feel like a lot of people going to have them higher up on the list too. It's just that their team right now have great names. Like, I feel like they got great key players like Matthew Stafford, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, Cooper Kupp. But the thing is, I think that it's the players that aren't big marquee players. They're not showing up coming to play. So I don't know, when time gets tough, are they going to show up and come do what they got to do? So that's the reason why I have them a little lower than others might have them. And also, besides that, their offense is one of the top in the league, and they're getting turnovers on defense. They're top 10 right now. And also, they're making plays when it matters, and they win when it matters too. So that's why I have them at 7. At 6, I have the Bucs. Even though they did lose to the Rams earlier in the season, I feel like just because you lost somebody head-to-head matchup doesn't mean they're automatically above you, because you never know what can happen in that game. Injuries might come in play, or a team might just might be off that game. You never know. But we're not going to use that as an excuse. I just feel like the Bucs are better than them right now, in my opinion, and they get into the groove of things. I have 5-1 right now. As long as Brady healthy, I can see this team going all the way, honestly. They're going to be contenders as long as he's healthy. And the defense has fallen off a little bit, but like I said, as long as Brady's there, they're going to be all right. At 5, I have the Buffalo Bills. Even though the Buffalo Bills might be a little lower on my list, they're probably going to be top 3 on most people's power rankings right now, which isn't a problem. Like, I don't mind them being the top 3. Top to bottom, I do think they're a top roster, but I just feel like as of right now, that loss to Tennessee, in my opinion, definitely knocked them down a little bit, because that's a game they should have won. And also, their offense is clicking on all levels. Josh Allen is going off right now. He in the MVP conversation. You got Stephon Diggs doing his thing like he did last year, and you also got the defense showing up this year. They're number 1 in yards allowed, and they're beating teams in blowouts. So that's what I like about it. They're winning with convincing fashion. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, or maybe they could have lost this game. There's none of that. The games they're winning, they're blowing folks out. So that's what I like about this team. But I have them 5th on my list. At 4 this week, I have the Cowboys. Y'all might say, why are the Cowboys above the Bills? The reason why I got them above the Bills is because their run game. Their run game is ridiculous right now, and I believe they're number 1 in the league in rushing attempts. So like their run game, that duo with Ezekiel Elliott and Pollard right now, they're definitely showing up. They're doing what they're supposed to do. And the crazy thing is, I'm not even a Cowboys fan. Like, and I got a lot of families that in my family. I got a lot of people in my family that are Cowboy fans, and they get on me every week about, oh, Cowboys that, they going to the Super Bowl. Ooh. You know how that is if you a Cowboy fan. But even though with all that going on, I'm gonna give them their props, and I think they're the 4th best team right now. And their run game is coming in right now, and their pass attack is crazy too. You got 3 legit receivers with Dak right now looking like a top 5 quarterback. I guess that contract was worth it, and also their defense is coming clutch. They're top 3 in takeaways. They're also, believe they're leading the league in yards per game on defense. So, I mean, they're number 2, I believe. So their defense is shutting folks down. My only concern about them is, can they win a playoff game? I don't know. Can they win against the best teams when it matters most? So we're going to have to see for that. At number 3, I have the Green Bay Packers. The reason why I have them above all the other teams on this list, in my opinion, is because their offense is clicking right now. I don't know if anybody can stop that combination between Rodgers and Devontae Adams. That's probably the best duo right now. Them two together just been, it's nothing unlike. It's magical, because you crazy. Look at the last, I say 3 seasons together, even longer than that, because they've been doing this for a minute now. But the last 3 seasons has been video game numbers for both of them. They just been going crazy right now. Well, yeah, their offense is clicking. They're in their bag right now. And their defense isn't doing the best, but I feel like they're doing enough to win games. And also they have people hurt, so when they get I believe their tackle back, and they also got a couple people on defense hurt. So when they get everybody healthy and back, I believe they got a chance to go all the way to, as long as Aaron Rodgers is in that state of mind of that he still want to be on the Packers and he still want to win. At number 2, I have the Baltimore Ravens. It's going to be kind of controversial, but the reason why I have the Ravens number 2 is because it's strictly Lamar. I'm going to be honest with you. Lamar is that guy. He's the truth. It's crazy how he was even questioned in the beginning of his career about passing. Is he intelligent enough to play QB? Do he need to switch to running back, receiver, corner, or whatever the case may be? He's perfectly good at where he at, and he went to a great team and a great coach that's going to help him, surround him for what he needs to do best, which is run and play actions. And now he's able to throw the ball for real, so he's throwing the ball accurately, and he's throwing players open. He's not just throwing it just because he's throwing players open. So I feel like that's also a big key in why he's top 10 right now in passing yards. And the reason why their team is 5-1 right now, with all the injuries at running back and on defense, they're still 5-1. So Lamar is doing his thing right now, and their defense is doing pretty good too. They're showing up when need to be. So I believe the Ravens right now are a Super Bowl roster, and they probably be the best team in the league if they have everybody healthy, which is crazy. So yeah, I got them number 2. And at number 1, it's only right if I put the Cardinals number 1. They're the only undefeated team left, and also their offense is probably the best offense in the league right now. Like I believe they're leading the league in offensive yards per game. Kyler is going crazy right now. I got him as my MVP candidate right now. Let me know y'all want me to make a video about the MVP candidates in the NFL and also in the NBA too, further down in the season. But Kyler is doing great right now. He's averaging 116.2 passing rating per game, which is leading the league, and he only has 4 picks this season. He hasn't thrown a pick in the last 4 games. Crazy. So like he's definitely showing up, and he looked like the best quarterback in his draft right now. And they have been beating quality teams too. That's a crazy thing. And also their defense is showing up too. They've been stopping people. They've been blowing people out also. And their offense look unstoppable right now with Cliff Berry. Looked like he was the great hire with being the coach, because at first he was questioned but I guess now he has the players to run the system that he wanted to run. So looking like it's working. But yeah, that's my NFL power rankings for week 7, and I'm gonna keep making these every week now from further out on in the season. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for listening. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.